Life, so full of doubts, of mysteries. Who do we really know that's around us? What really makes a man trustworthy? In a world where those around you are capable of so much, who's to say that your friends and your family are really who you think they are? Life is an endless charade, and we are all pawns in its colossal game of chess, playing the game without a move, waiting to see how it all turns out.
April 21st, 2012, 11:51 a.m. More files to organize and more crime to investigate. Yeah, it's all part of the job, I guess. Got a phone call today. Said it was important. Big gunfight in an alley, less reputable part of Durham. I'm gonna take a look at the file, see if I can find out more about this gunfight. Let's see. Coroner's report. 6 wounded, 1 missing. Took place around 8:30 last night. At the time the police arrived, there were no traces of the criminal responsible. It was too dark for the witnesses to describe the culprit clearly, but one reported that he was male and seemed to show no sympathy for anyone in his path. What else? Says that... Wait, this can't be right. Whoever was involved in this shooting deactivated RoboCop. This can't be good. The last time I worked with him, I lost my partner. Can't say me and him see eye to eye on a guy. But enough of that. I can't let my personal feelings interfere with this investigation. Let's take a look. Seems like a bag of empty bullet casings. Some of the on-duty policemen have recovered some of the casings fired during the showdown. Don't let them go to waste. Detective Jenkins. Alright, let's see what we got. Some 22s. Pretty common. A .308 millimeter. Interesting. Meant to pierce armor, or in this case, our renowned officer. This gets more and more interesting as time goes on. I think it's about time that I head over to the crime scene itself, see if I can cover anything that the normal policeman might have missed. Time to go crack this case. The crime lab is where we go as a last resort for our investigations. When the conventional methods have all failed, we use this lab as our means of catching the perp using the one thing that cannot hide, their DNA. I managed to find a DNA sample off of RoboCop. Using this sample, we will split the DNA and compare it to the DNA of our current suspects, the Terminator, Rambo, and the Engineer. I then took the DNA sample and I brought it back to the crime lab, where it was sent to the PCR machine, which uses enzymes to split up the DNA. With the crank of a lever, we are that much closer to finding our perp. The DNA sample is being split apart, although only momentarily. After a brief latency period, all of the split pieces form back correctly into segments, which can then be sent to the next machine, which performs a process known as gel electrophoresis. Now that the DNA is properly split, it is squirted out of droppers into a tray of electrically charged gel, where comparisons can be made as the DNA sinks downwards by its weight. If any other strand sinks exactly the same way as the original, then we have a match. The answer shocked us. The one responsible for disabling RoboCop was none other than the Engineer. We managed to track him down where he threatened me, saying that if he got out and if he got a gun.
And you best hope not pointed at you.
The end.